Mississippi summer. Whoa, white cotton, gold corn, black hunger. What a brother gotta do to earn a meal. Emancipation proclaimed, still turning the field. Give me something to believe in, yeah. 'Cause I'm looking for something to believe in.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Both quarterbacks have reliable tight ends they know they'll be able to count on to make plays. It's the Saints going up against the 49ers. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 10 matchup.
And Dan Carpenter looks ready to get this one underway. Smith's the deep back for the opening kick. We're underway here. Randall's taking a knee here, so the ball will be spotted at the 20. Kaepernick's got his helmet on now as he comes to the huddle. Last week, he did not have a single touchdown throw, and he's looking to change that today. First down at the 20. And Morris is going to secure the handoff.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Loss of 2 on that play. The Saints defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Colin Kaepernick under center. 2nd and 12. And the catch by Alfred Morris. And Morris is tackled down after a gain of 12.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
First down at the 30. And Morris is handed the football. Get a look at the 49ers lineup on offense today. It's been a rather slow-motion effort so far on the year as they have a very difficult time advancing the football. Second and 10. Ball's got it on the handoff. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
On the offensive side, if it's 3rd and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
The 49ers now facing 3rd down. A week ago, they were up to the challenge in these spots. The 49ers have it at the 29. Torrey Smith with the reception.
When you play man-to-man against this receiver, you're going to have a tough time. Quarterback's a good thrower. Really hard for a defensive back to stay with him.
The Saints with a nickel look here on defense. The 49ers have it at the 44. The 49ers get a first down.
When the offense crosses the 50-yard line on defense, you have to be careful now because it gives the offense a little confidence. And what they're going to do here, they're looking for the big play down the field for that quick score. So on defense, you better play safe.
Reaches out and snatches it.
What a nice corner route run by the receiver. He fakes the defensive back out. And look at the quarterback. He knows that little move. When he stuck it, he led him out to the corner. Nice throw, nice catch.
It's first down as they head to the line. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
The 49ers offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
2nd and 11. Finds his mark, and it's a 2-yard gain. And now here's the Saints defensive lineup. They have found a way this year to be one of the best in the league against the pass and find themselves right now in the top 10 in that category. Breaking huddle at the 30-yard line. Third and 9. There's a flag out.
Holding. Defense. First down.
Coming to the line at the 25. It's going to be a false start call on the offense.
False start. Offense. Still first down.
Colin Kaepernick under center. And Morris is going to take the handoff now.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The long drive continues. The Saints defense now is going to go nickel. They feed it to him one more time.
Morris is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Third down on the way. Kaepernick from the gun. Intercepted. Tackle's made. Gabbard's the quarterback, and so far on this season, accuracy has been a struggle at times. His completion percentage just a little over 50%. First down at the 20. They're going to run it on the toss. He's tackled right at the 24. Here's a look at the Saints lineup on offense today. They struggle at times to move the ball, so it'll be interesting to see how they fare today. And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Come back, come back. Back on the Richard.
Play clocks. Running down. The Saints will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on 2nd down. Gabbard's got it in the gun. Looks but can't connect on the short throw.
how the 49ers defense stacks up. It's thanks to this unit that in the takeaway, giveaway category, they rank top 10 in turnover differential. Now looking at third down. The 49ers lined up in the nickel.
Screen. He's got the catch. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
Smith's got a chance this time. Smith's brought down after picking up 11 on this play. The Saints defense was in the takeaway business the last time on the field with the interception at the end of a long drive.
That's what happens when you're an aggressive defense. You just go out there, you keep playing hard, you go for it, and when you get a chance to make a play, they got that chance, and they took advantage of it.
First down at the 35. And picked up about 4.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down and 5. Kaepernick marked down at the 41. It'll be third down. The 49ers will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down. Kaepernick standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. On the money.
Coaches love it when there's a pass thrown and whoever catches that ball, if they can break a tackle, that's just some extra yards. And that's what you're looking for, and that's what it takes to be a winning football team.
The football is at the 38. This play set up by the long gainer. And Morris is taking the handoff.
49ers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Loss of a couple that time. Refs step in. They saw a little bit of movement on that offensive front, and that'll be a false start. That'll cost him 5.
Offense. Still second down.
The ball is spotted right at the 46. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Right back to him once more. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
You got to be smart on the defensive side now here, third and long. Be a little careful. Maybe give up a short pass or a short run. And if they throw it short, make sure you come up and make the tackle.
Here's the football marked at the 47. Catch made along the sideline.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. Fourth down coming up.
The kick, it's through there. The kick is good. Nearing the end of the first quarter, and the 3 points on the board puts them ahead.
Got to feel good about that drive. That was nice. Of course, it didn't lead to a touchdown, but it was good enough to get you 3 points.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The 49ers defense, Bill, where are they right now mentally after the last time giving up a couple of first downs, but in the end forcing the punts?
They feel great. And I'll give a lot of credit to the coaches on the sideline. I thought they put the players in good positions, and the players took advantage of it.
The Saints have it at the 24. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Second down and 10. And the flag comes out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
You took a few of these shots in your day. That's a late hit on the quarterback.
Yeah, nowadays these guys, I believe the quarterback is overprotected. To me, this is a bad call. The defensive player feel bad. All he's doing is his job, and he still gets penalized 15 yards.
The Saints have it at the 39. On the money. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Here we are about to start the second quarter, and both offenses still seem to be trying to figure out a game plan for this one, Phil.
The heck with figuring out things. It's time to open it up a little bit. You got to take some chances to make positive plays in this league. These are good defenses, so if you want to get some productive plays on the offensive side, take a chance and go down the field with the football. Well, when it's third and long, I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
They face third down after the incomplete pass. The Saints have to get to the 49 for a first. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. It's intercepted! That brings the play to an end. We've got a tight one early in the second quarter, and now the offense will look to build on the lead coming off the interception.
Yeah, it was a good job by the defense, taking nothing away from them. But what was the offense thinking with that play call and that throw by the quarterback?
The 49ers stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays, and they got down there, and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today? The 49ers snap it at the 26. And he's forced to the ground.
Quarterback was not alert that time. The corner comes on the blitz, gets to the quarterback, and takes him down.
Only 35 yards to the end zone. Kaepernick's back in shotgun formation. Kaepernick's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
Kaepernick takes it from the gun. Scans the field. This will be a field goal try for Goodnow. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
And the tackle is made right around the the 26-yard line. The 49ers came up with the pickoff of the quarterback the last time they were on the field.
Well, I'd like to give him some credit, but let's be truthful here. That was just one awful throw. That's why it was intercepted.
Taken down at the 27.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's 2nd down and 9. And Ingram's a receiver all the way out to the right. Gabbert in the gun. Ball's thrown incomplete. Great coverage there by the defense.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
3rd and 9. The pass ball's incomplete, and they fail to pick up a 1st down on this series. Just into the 2nd quarter, and the pressure now on the defense to get the ball back.
Yes, you'd like for the defense to get off the field, not give up any points. But so far, the offense, man, they have been absolutely awful. They got to get their act together over there on the sideline.
Smith is tackled down.
Well, returning punts is a tough job, and it's about judgment. That time, that was poor judgment by the return man. Should have just had a fair catch and never tried to return that.
The 49ers bring their offense back on the field, and their Achilles heel today has been their inability to finish off these drives. Several times they've advanced deep, only having to settle for field goals.
Well, yes, they have advanced to football, Jim, but let's give the defense some credit. That's what they're known for. They bend but don't break. And they get down there near the goal line. They know how to rally up. They know what the offense is going to do, and that's good enough to stop them and make them kick field goals.
This will be 2nd down. The 49ers load up the backfield for this next play. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
Well, when you get in a situation like this, Jim, and you get 3rd long, I'll tell you what catches a defense by surprise. Run a double move on the outside against the defensive back. Because everybody in the stands and the defensive players all think you're going to throw it short.
This is 3rd down. Looking at every option. And this will be incomplete. It'll be a 3-and-out.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Spiller's got it now. Good yardage picked up on that call.
Spiller's such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, that's the answer.
The Saints come to the line in a tight game here in the 2nd quarter. The score's 6-0.
Get ready.
The Saints have it at the 39. Takes it out of the eye.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
2nd down following the run.
Let's go.
He has the grab.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
1st and 10. Handoff made. Brought down at the 41-yard line.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Saints line up in the pistol offense. Brings it into his body. Johnson's there that time for the tackle.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch, just short of the 1st down.
The Saints will take the snap from the 35. And he's tackled down after picking up the 1st. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. First down here after the run. Drop back, shotgun formation. Had it, but dropped it.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
The 49ers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing the football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long. And, look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it.
The 49ers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Baldwin's Saints in the end zone. Touchdown. That's his 5th receiving touchdown this year.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Fooled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The point after would give them the lead. Extra point was good. The 49ers set up for the kick return. They've just lost the lead, so need to try and respond. Scores 7-6. Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. And no return as this goes for a touchback. Jordan's coming out onto the field for this next series, and what a rock he's been for that defense throughout this first half so far.
Yes, he has. You know, sometimes it's not about how good of a player you are, and it's about leadership. And he has leadership, and he leads his guys, and that's why they're good.
First down at the 20. Smith's got it on a pass that had some heat. 3rd catch today so far.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
First down at the 35. It's wide open. And Morris is brought down after picking up 11 on this play.
Morris is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
Kaepernick will be taking the snap out of the pistol. First down at the 46. They take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
Second and short following the run. Alfred Morris lined up in the backfield. And Morris is handed the football. The 49ers run the risk right now of having to abandon the running game. And Morris has had a really hard time of it. And right now his team, with it behind, knows they have to get him to step up.
Well, they do. You want your running back to step up. But when you see a running game struggle like we have seen so far here today, Jim, it always comes down to this. The offensive line is getting dominated, so there's no chance for the running back to get anything done. The offensive line, they've got to change up. You can't play zone coverage against this quarterback. He knows it's zone, and he's going to find the open throwing lane, and he gets it done.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in the first half. And now as we head back to the field, we've got an offense trying to get some momentum going before the first half draws to a close. 1st and 10. The give. And Morris is stopped there. Only manages to get about a yard that time.
Morris is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. There's a flag right there. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Holding. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First down at the 28. Surveys. Williams is 49ers in the end zone. Kaepernick's first touchdown pass of the season. Phil, they have the lead now here late in the second thanks to that touchdown, and they should have it, in fact, when we go to the intermission.
Oh, now you're seeing the future, huh? So you know those things. I'm just kidding, of course, Jim. Like to have a little fun with you every once in a while. But, hey, nice drive by the offense. That puts them in a great frame of mind going into halftime here soon.
It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Cooks is ready to start this next possession. They're staring at a deficit, and he's not had a first half to remember up to this point.
Not going to blame it all on him. There's a lot of people to blame on the offensive side, and I'm going to start with the coaches. You just got to have a better plan on how to get your star wide receiver open. They haven't done that. He's really had no chance to get it done. Managing that clock, such a big deal in the NFL. That's why they're hurrying up. Don't use that timeout. Keep those timeouts because that is going to maybe give you a chance to win the game. Anytime as a quarterback you see the receiver coming across the field on a drag route, don't lead him, just stick it on him. Quarterback throws it too far in front that time.
The 49ers with a nickel look here on defense. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Intercepted. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
You gotta love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
Inside of the uprights. Lined up now in kickoff formation. Spiller's going to test the coverage this time. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The 49ers defense got the pick the last time on the field.
Yeah, really nice call there in the game. That's how you manage it. That's how you get out of trouble. Make a good play call, and the defense, they took advantage of it and came up with the interception.
Airing it out. Makes the play. The Saints call a timeout and are left now with only one. Coming to the line at the 45. From the gun. It's complete over to Brandon Cooks. That's another reception, giving him 2.
Well, when there's under 2 minutes to go, good job by the offensive ball carrier that time. He knows he can get no more yards. He stepped out of bounds to stop the clock.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Let's go.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And that'll close the gap.
Pushing the foul, roughing the passer, defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Saints lined up now for the point after. The point after try is in the books. The 49ers now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 20-14. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The 49ers have put together a tremendous offensive performance here today, but it's still just a one-possession game because their defense hasn't done its end of it.
Yeah, the offense loves situations like this. They love it when they're playing really well. The defense is struggling, and that way they know the offensive coach and the head coach are going to keep being aggressive in their play calls, and they got confidence. I think they'll go out there and have success again.
And now Kaepernick will give himself up.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit.
Second down and 5. We'll go ground.
Is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Third down now. A good first half of action here, and soon we'll be sending you to Orlando and to our host, Larry Ridley. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. There's been no shortage of big plays today with this quarterback at the helm, Phil.
Oh, my gosh, what an arm this quarterback has. How about these throws down the field? Not only are they far down the field and beautiful, they're right on target. And the good thing is he has receivers who can take advantage of his arm.
The third quarter begins with this play. He's wide open for the grab.
Saints did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
They'll run it here. Johnson's there to make the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Toss to the outside. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Ingram's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Third down following the run. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First down, offense readying for the snap. Three-step drop. They'll run it off the toss. They come to the line at the 31-yard line. The 49ers defense now is going to go nickel. The Saints snap it at the 31. Gets it out for the completion. Saints in for the score.
Got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? Easy touchdown pass.
And the point after is good. The Saints were very effective on that scoring drive, especially via the pass. Over 50 passing yards on that scoring drive. Dan Carpenter readying his team for the kickoff. Kaepernick will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. Kaepernick's setting up now in the pistol. First down at the 20. And Morris has got on the handoff. The 49ers are down on the scoreboard, and this running game is a big reason why. And Morris has been stopped from the first quarter.
Running game has no chance. That's obvious. We've seen it here today. And it's time for this offense to open it up. Quit trying to run the football and throw it down the field.
Second down and 13. Flip to the outside. Going to lose yards here.
It's not always about being safe on third long. Every coordinator has a group of plays that they like on 3rd and 15 plus. So it could be seams, double moves, plays where you catch the defense by surprise and you can pick up a very tough first down situation.
Third down. Kaepernick from the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out.
Randall's really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
Spiller's got it on the return.
He's brought down at the 46.
The Saints know there's three parts to every football game: offense, defense, and special teams. What a play for the special teams here. Good punt return, good blocking. They get it done.
The Saints offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. And here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
Let's go.
From the gun. Looking to go deep. And they can't connect.
Well, it's do or die right now, and you've got to go ahead and make the call to give your offense a chance to get this first down. And I know this team, they have a lot at their disposal. I think there's a play in there that's going to give them a good chance.
3rd down and 10.
Can't find a mark, and this is going to bring up 4th down. Short series this time for the offense.
Latimer's going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
Thomas Morstead will punt this one away. A punt just like it was drawn up, and now the defense has them backed into the corner. The Saints defense forced the 3-and-out the last series.
You know what they did? They went out there and whooped the offense. You know what I mean by whoop? That means you just dominate, and they did it.
First down snap, and this is a scary point for them.
Double tight end formation. Takes it
From the strong eye.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
2nd down and in a very precarious spot.
playing press coverage to the outside.
Colin Kaepernick under center. Sherman's going to take the handoff now. Third down and trying to get out of here with their lives. The 49ers step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. And the immediate handoff to the fullback. Butler will be called on now to punt the football.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. Well, these first three quarters have really highlighted what a magnificent leader this offense has running the show. And here he is again, ready to get this next drive underway.
As you would say, he is absolutely a star because there is nothing he lacks. He's got the talent, the charisma, the leadership. He has it all.
It's a two tight end formation.
First down at the 20. McFarley with the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The 49ers offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
Second down and 9. Has the grab. And he's brought to the ground.
The 49ers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. And Morris is taking the handoff. Slashing to the right side. In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Morris is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Stepping up to the line at the 6-yard line. Second and goal from the 6. The give this time to the fullback. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Pass is intercepted.
No return. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with a play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
First down at the 20. Has his man. That's a gain of 8. We've got a player down, so we'll step aside and be back in just a moment.
Get ready.
The Saints take it from the 28. The Saints now move the chains.
Well, the defense, they give them a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen.
Get ready.
The Saints take it from the 43. Toss to the outside. Johnson's the one who brings him to the ground.
That is a good job. This running back, known for his speed, at that time shows a little power and breaks that tackle.
That's second down coming up.
Well, let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
They'll go shotgun here. Hill has the catch.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
The Saints come to the line with an empty backfield. He'll take the snap from the gun. Baldwin's got it. First down. That's his third catch of the day.
That's awesome. Every time you pick up a first down, what does that do? It shortens the game. Also keeps your defense on the sideline, and they get rested up and ready for their turn. But you got a lead here. It's a small one in the second half. Keep getting those first downs.
Back to the air here on first down. Makes the catch in the open field.
Well, that's a good route that time by the receiver. They call that a post route. And they call it a post route because he is running towards the goal post. Nice throw and catch.
That'll do it for the third quarter here just off Poydras Street in New Orleans. We'll be back in just a moment. The Saints are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway.
Get ready. Blue 95. Blue 95.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. And a flag comes out.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Roughing the passer call gives the offense 15 yards and a new set of downs.
Yeah, and it was a terrible roughing the passer that time. He absolutely took 2 steps before he hit the quarterback. You can see when he lets the ball go. When you see him let it go, pull up.
First down and 10. Toss to the outside. Rocked for a loss on that tackle.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The Saints are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
Blue 95. Blue 95.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
On the way, third down.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
Saints across for the touchdown.
That gives him 15 touchdown passes this season.
What a day for the quarterback. Man, he must feel great. He is going to sleep good tonight. When you're throwing the ball like this, he is on fire. Every time they're open, he's throwing it in there for a touchdown.
The Saints line up for the extra point.
Makes the PAT. The 49ers in kickoff return formation. Kaepernick will lead his offense back onto the field here as this goes for a touchback. The 49ers offense has been nowhere in sight here for quite a while. 3 consecutive drives that have come away empty. What about it, Phil?
That is the old phrase, MIA. They are definitely missing in action because there's no action on the offensive side. It's time for the quarterback to call the right plays and help his team out and get this thing moving.
First down at the 20. Breaks free, has some space to work with. Gains 19.
The 49ers look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down coming up.
The Saints lined up in the nickel. Has space. Kaepernick's going to give himself up here and slide the play to an end.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Kaepernick takes it from the gun. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. That's reception number 2 for him.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Now first and 10. An open lane. Kaepernick's tackled down at the 36.
The 49ers just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down at the 36. Stands in the pocket. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Good job with his safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's shown us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
Loss of 5 on the play. Kaepernick's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Second and long. Catch made. Stafford's in on the tackle.
Now, careful, you can throw that out the window. Now it's time to be aggressive, take a chance, and put the defense on edge. Can you do that and give your team a chance to still win this game?
The 49ers from the 37. He makes the catch. Gains 19.
The 49ers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Colin Kaepernick from the shotgun. Touchdown, and this game is tight. Well, the offense puts up the touchdown, and now, Phil, it's kind of out of your hands if you're the quarterback of this team. You've got to rely on your defense to step up and make some plays.
Yeah, sometimes as an offensive player, you get tired of hearing about the defense, and they're always talking, all the offense needs to do this. Now the tide has turned. Let's see if this defense can get out there and get it done.
They failed to convert on the two-point try, so they'll just have to settle for the 6. The Saints getting set to return the kickoff. Spiller's going to start his return. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line.
The Saints offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
The Saints have been fantastic on offense today, and that's big for this team because the offense has struggled oftentimes this season.
Well, to say they've struggled oftentimes this season is a big understatement, Jim. They've been borderline awful, but maybe they have found something that's going to work for them and get them on the right path.
They'll go ground, and he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
That's just not a good call on the offensive side. You know, when it's second and short, they think, let's just pick up the first down. If the defense was ready, you got to have better play calling than that.
This offense can't be stopped on third down no matter the distance.
Ingram's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
They better hurry to get the snap.
Let's go.
They want to keep feeding him the football. Tackle down right around the 48.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second.
Let's go. Spread 38.
Has the reception all alone. And now here we see a tight end who has consistently found a way to get it done, Phil.
I just wondered what, Jim, when you look at this guy today, what's it like to be so good? There is nothing he can't do, and we're seeing it here on the field today.
Here's the first snap after the big play. The give out of the eye.
The game is close. It's in the fourth quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
Trying to beat the play clock. Toss play. Running room.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive.
Let's go.
First and 10. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
When you lead the game in the 4th quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain, though.
Coming up to the line at the 13. Leading and with possession of the football, a good place to be at this point of the game. It's caught by Cooks. Touchdown, Saints.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas, and even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catch.
The Saints with an extra point try on the way. Add the extra point. The kick is good. Neither team able to establish the upper hand for too long. We've had already 3 lead changes, and the score's 35-26. Randall's going to take a knee, so this will come out to the 20. The Saints defense, let's see where they are mentally here, Phil, after allowing a touchdown.
Well, they got to have some motivation after that last drive. It was so poor. It's about discipline. We didn't see it from their defense. So this time, go out there and just do your job.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Kaepernick from the gun. Torrey Smith on the receiving end. That's his 4th catch of the day.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
First down here. 2 minutes to go before this one's in the books. Welcome back. Coming out of the 2-minute warning here in the final quarter. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. The 49ers have it at the 34. The 49ers get a first down. They come to the line, and it's first down.
Always try to save the timeout or timeouts when you can, and one way to do it is go to the hurry-up offense. Good job.
Catch made. Gains 19. First down. Pressure on every snap now. They'll go right to the hurry-up. Won't use a timeout here. And he hauls it in. Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. The 49ers will take the snap from the 35. Brings it in. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up. Jenkins is still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. We'll head back to the field now. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. First down at the 24. Morris with the grab. Stafford's in on the tackle. Second down, late in the 4th quarter.
Good job of hurrying up and getting on that football and trying to get the play off. Don't use the timeout here. Good clock management. Snap that football.
Middle of the field and incomplete this time.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch, not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Kaepernick's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. Kaepernick takes it from the gun. Scanning the field. Never too late. That's a touchdown. Well, the touchdown still gives them a chance. Slim chance, albeit, but still with a chance to pull this one out in the end.
Yeah, it is slim, but listen, it's never over. You and I have done so many games where we've seen miracle finishes, so let's don't put this one in the win column for the team yet. Let's see if the other team can find a way to win.
The 49ers need the ball back, so they're lined up for the onside kick. How about that? They had to recover the onside kick to have any chance, and they do just that.
Yeah, that football, it can take some crazy bounces, and that time it took a crazy one for the offense, and what a job recovering.
Well, here we go, partner. As this defense retakes the field, it knows exactly what it has to do. A stop right now, and this one will be in the books as a W.
Yeah, it's never easy, though, Jim. Somebody's got to make that play. You got to play as a group. You got to show emotion, and most of all, you got to be tough.
The 49ers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. Colin Kaepernick will be taking this one from the gun. 2nd and short. Room to work. And now Kaepernick will give himself up.
It's not as easy as it looks. That quarterback, good job of sliding before he takes the hit that time.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And the catch by Terrence Williams. That's another reception. Give him 2. Now on 1st down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
Seeing these stats, Bill, you really look at them and have to go, wow, because both teams are just playing so well on the offensive side of the ball.
I know that's what the fans are doing. They love these type of games. High scoring, lot of action. They're having a good time. I know this. For defense, it's the other way around. They are having an awful time.
The 49ers with the timeout. They want to make sure they're on the same page for this final snap. The 49ers had a moment to breathe and now huddle back up while they're right now in field goal range. Set now, the game on the line right here. And it's good. With almost no time left on the clock, they may have just locked up the win with that kick. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field, getting that field goal to put them ahead, and now the defense, go out there and do your job.
And this, it would seem, is the possession that will decide this football game. This is the guy right here who lives for a moment like this.
Oh, he does. This moment, think about this offense, how much talent this quarterback has. And they have an offense that's so diverse. They have so many plays. Hey, I feel sorry for the defense in a situation like this.
He's going to take it the distance. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown. What an absolutely crazy finish to this one. The long touchdown pass that finds the mark and the walk-off victory.
So much talent. How about the play? The defense, the quarterback, he had the time to load up and throw it deep down the field, and a beautiful catch by the receiver.
A final play touchdown to win the game. What a finish to remember.
Yeah, how about that? The last play of the game. To score a touchdown, that will, hey, 20 years from now, you'll still be thinking about this game.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.